out Green Isinya City, development I was told about earlier on. I've just come off the Nairobi-Namanga highway at Isinya town. I've just driven about 5 kilometers inwards. It's a very interesting place because you only have 1 kilometer of Isinya town and then 4 kilometers of a flower farm and then Green Isinya City. So you are right next to town, quite literally. This is an all-weather road that's soon going to become a permanent road. And what I'm going to show you is a great new way of purchasing land with what you call absolute super value. This is Green Isinya City, where you get absolute peace of mind. Once you drive onto Green Isinya City, you realize how it's been partitioned off. The first part is the commercial part. There's going to be a hospital there. Philips East Africa have actually already been consulted and are helping with the design of the hospital and also the facilities it will offer. There are going to be schools here, and already the affordable Precious Gift schools in Komarak have been contracted to afford affordable tuition averaging 15,000 shillings a term. This is a school that's been in the top 3 in Nairobi County over the last 3 years and the best in mathematics. They average a mean score of over 400 points over the last 12 years. So quality education will be guaranteed. They're also going to be preschool and madrasas for Muslim children. In the second part of Green Isinya City is where you find the residential areas. And this is where they guarantee that in 3 years you will have a home here. Right at the end of the property towards the river is where you're going to find the social amenities and recreational parks. And this is a jewel in the crown of Green Isinya City. This river behind me actually runs all the way down to Isinya town and beyond. What's going to happen here is all the recreational facilities are going to be right by the banks of this river. It's going to be serving with some cascading waterfalls, increasing the volume of water as you move on towards where there's going to be a hotel with a clubhouse, an indoor and outdoor gym as well, an arboretum for all flora and fauna, and right at the other end of the property, your sewer points. And yes, we are in Isinya. Little point of information here. From Isinya to Nairobi is basically the same distance from Nairobi to Thika. Think about that. There are over 20 of the biggest SACCOs in Kenya participating in this project. We've got names like the Utabibu Housing Cooperative Society, which is basically the Aga Khan SACCO. We've got the Chai Investment SACCO from KTDA, Ken Pipe Housing from Kenya Pipeline, Tana River Development Authority, Banki Kuu SACCO from the Central Bank, Airtel Housing Cooperative, Savannah Cement SACCO, Balozi SACCO, Co-op Bank Housing SACCO, amongst many others. These are some of the biggest cooperatives in Kenya coming together to make this great project a reality. 1/8 of an acre is going to cost you 750,000 shillings. If you're part of a participating cooperative SACCO, you only have to pay 20% in down payment and then have access to finance from Co-op Bank of Kenya and KCB. You can also access Sharia compliant financing from Gulf African Bank. All thanks to Crescent Tafakul SACCO. SMS your name to 20133 and discover this great project that is Green Isinya City. Brought to you by Cretam Properties Limited. Peace of mind.